welcome back to our kitchen. I'm Mindy.
And I'm Chris.
If you've not been here before, welcome. And if you're just coming back, welcome back. Today, Chris is gonna bake himself a sugar-free cake. We're gonna call this Chris's Christmas cake.
Whoa, okay. Well, that's clever.
Yeah. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a sugar-free Pillsbury cake mix. We're going to use cherry pie filling that has, you can't really see it, no sugar added. There is still some sugar in this. Natural sugar. It's got 4 grams of sugar, but 4 grams, I think it's gonna work out okay. But since we're adding the pie filling, then we are going to change the ingredients on the back. It calls for 1 cup of water. We're gonna use 3/4. It calls for 1/3 of a cup of oil. We're gonna use 1/4. It calls for 3 eggs. We're gonna use 3 eggs. Because this has moisture in it, and too much moisture means your cake is not really gonna set up properly, right?
That's correct.
He said so.
See, I don't know this stuff.
Okay, so we're going to lower this down and Chris is gonna start cooking for you. First thing he's gonna do is add his dry cake mix to the bowl. Okie dokie. Next, I've got everything measured for you here. 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil or canola oil. I had vegetable oil. I have not been able to get canola oil for the past several weeks. I don't know why. Then we have 3/4 of a cup of water. Okay, and then we have 3 eggs. Now you're gonna use the whisk. And what I would do first is just, yeah, there you go, break those yolks up a little bit before you start. And you're gonna go slow at first, otherwise your powder is gonna go poof.
All right.
It'll erupt like a volcano.
You know, I don't think I've ever made a box cake mix in my life.
Really?
I don't think I ever have.
Well, there's first time for everything.
Yeah.
I've made many.
No, this is reminding me of pancake batter or waffle mix.
Yeah. All right, I would say you're lump free.
I'm lump free?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
just sort of tap it here. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, this is where you're gonna get messy.
Oh, okay.
You have some butter. You do not need that right now.
Okay.
You need your cake pan.
Okay.
We're gonna set your batter away. Now you're gonna take this butter
Okay.
and you're gonna rub it and you're gonna work it into all the little etchings of this
With
pan.
my hands.
With your hands. You're gonna get your hands dirty, man.
All right. Well, I will get my hands dirty and get some butter on everything.
And you don't have to use all of it. I just couldn't remember how much it would take to really get it super coated good.
Well, you tell me. Does this look coated good?
You want to work it down in like these little divots. Make
Yeah.
sure all of these, because that's where that batter is going to stick as it's baking.
So does that look all right?
That looks really good. That looks perfect.
Okay.
It looks super buttery. I realize that. But with this particular cake mix, once we put the nuts and the filling, it becomes heavy. The reason Chris needed so much butter in this is because this is a bundt pan. And as you can see, it's got this design. Okay, the cake mix itself becomes heavier once we add the nuts, once we add the pie filling, and when it's done and it's cooled, you want to be able to just flip it and the cake come out. And so that's why he needed to do
A slathering.
big time
Yeah.
slathering. There you go. Okay. Take your nuts, man.
All right.
Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just try to evenly add the nuts around. It's fine, you can straighten them. I have figured out that if I do the nuts, put them in this way first, they actually are a lot more evenly distributed. Sadie thinks that you're baking a cake for her.
I think so.
She thinks it's a cookie cake for her.
How's that?
That's pretty good. Except now we gotta get this little bit
Sorry.
here off. because otherwise these little drips will just burn and turn black on your pan, and they'll kind of start to stink and smell burnt before your cake is actually.
Okay.
So now the next part, you're gonna open your cherry pie filling.
Cherry pie filling. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. And I would put a little more right there and then be done with that. So you don't even use an entire can.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, for the amount of cake that you've got there.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's
All right,
that?
That's good.
Okay.
We're gonna hope that's good.
All right.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this little one now, okay?
Okay. Poke.
And then what you're gonna do though is you're just gonna do this. You're gonna swirl.
Oh,
lightly,
okay.
gently swirl. And you're not trying to mix the cherries down in there. You're just trying to break the barrier of the batter a little bit. There you go. You don't want to mix it, and you don't want to go so deep that you get to where the pecans are. You just want to kind of make sure it's, yeah, there you go. Perfect.
See, I'm getting the hang of it.
That is perfect. That's what you want your cake to look like at this point.
Okay, well, we're working on that.
Very good. Yay! This is gonna be the best Christmas cake ever.
Well, I think this is the first Christmas cake, Chris cake.
Well, it's the first cake Chris has ever made.
Okay.
I've made this cake for Chris. The only difference is usually after I put the layer of pecans in, I will sprinkle a layer of unsweetened shredded coconut, but I was out of unsweetened coconut, so we're skipping that part today. And I've already added it to my grocery list because it's really good. I think that's perfect.
Okay, we good? Or?
That is, yeah, I think that is absolutely perfect.
All right. What's next?
Isn't that perfect? It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay,
All
now
right.
we've got our oven preheating to 350. Chris is gonna pop that right into the oven.
We might as well pop that up while we pop it into the oven.
And now we're going to bake that for 40 minutes. We got the cake in the oven. It's baking at 350. We're going to check it after 40 minutes and make sure that it's done. If not, we'll check it like every 3 minutes just so it doesn't burn, but you really want it done because there's eggs in it, right? So somebody's feeling a little left out. Oh, look at the tail wag. She's like, okay, Dad, you spent time in the kitchen with Mom. Now you got to do something with me. Yeah, said he wants to do something with her dad.
You want to go outside?
Are you going to go outside with Dad? To go outside.
Or does she want to play with a toy?
Or do you want to have some toys?
I don't think that's it.
Nope, I don't think that's it at all. I
Right.
think you need to go potty.
Let's go outside. Come on. Hey, how's it going? Well, I think it's done. We've got a beautiful dump cake here. And all we got to do is just flip her over. All right, so I'm going to put this on top of here. That actually isn't too hot, so I can have a little more control. And look at that. I made a dump cake. And that looks absolutely delicious. It smells delicious. Look at that. I made that. Well, thanks to my lovely assistant. Wow. Oh boy, this looks delicious. This looks absolutely delicious and nummy. Nummy good. Oh yeah. That's right. Few little crumbs there. All right, off to taste test. All right, here we are. Oh, this is good.
it's still warm. So that makes it even better.
That's really good.
Yeah.
As it always is.
And that's a fairly sugar-free baked treat. Like you said, the cherries have 4 grams of natural sugar. There's no added sugar in this at all. So we've made this cake several times. Chris's blood sugar has not reflected any, spikes. So we're not doctors, we're not dietitians. We're just showing you, telling you what works for us. And this yummy cake.
And if you don't need the sugar, why use it, right?
There you have it.
See you guys. Thank you.
Hi friends, I'm Sadie, and I think you should like this video, click subscribe and the little bell too, that way you know every time my mommy and daddy upload a new video. Thanks!